What up? Yeah, isn't it great that it can just go out randomly, no warning, for who knows how long, and um, there's nothing you can do about it? No. Okay. I'll try to remember. Cassie does it so she won't be home for a few hours. But I'll try to remember. What up, Southwest? Well, you did miss the first part of the stream. You're not missing this part, at least. Yeah, I was streaming, and my internet went out. Because Xfinity just felt like it, I guess. And now I'm back, because it came back up. Sorry to hear that, Waluigi.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors. Happy... As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive. Ha! Yes, you are quite the smooth talker. What the hell? 250 it is. Pleasure doing business with you.
Nice. Scrumbular, happy late birthday. Yesterday was your birthday, but still your birthday until you fall asleep. Thanks for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. What's up, Liliana? What the hell? Make every day Scrumbular's birthday. Hope you had a good day. And I hope you are good. Sad night. We lost Luminous. I don't know what happened to him, but in the half an hour I was offline for 20 minutes, he disappeared. Oof.
Have you found the components we discussed?
I don't blame him. What can you really do in that situation? Planning to stream with someone the entire night and then their internet goes out. I feel bad. Not that I can help that, but
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition. Yes, I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin. We have everything we need to launch the rockets, Jason. The great journey can begin.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends. One new, the other a long, abiding companion.
whoa.
To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never
Thanks.
to forget how we cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Evening. Evening. Did you hear him? My God, you were right all along. I'm no ghoul. They were just using me. And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage? Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me. So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it? Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. Maybe it'll be different this time. I was never a saint before. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. You go launch the rockets. I'm on my way to Novak.
Go launch the rockets. Go launch the rockets. This journey does sound great. I kind of want to go. Maybe we'll let them go first. If it looks like fun, we'll go. What do you guys say? Stream field trip? I don't know why there isn't just a ladder to get up here. There should just be a way to get up from that room to what I'm going to, but whatever. What's the launch music? We did it. There they go. That journey looked pretty fun. But I still can't have any of this stuff because that would be stealing. Even though they're not fucking here. If you go to space, I'm sorry, but all your stuff is mine. There's Chris.
Welcome to Novak. It's not very exciting here, but the people are friendly enough. My engineering skills have been coming in handy too. I've got plenty to do. Thanks for telling me about this place.
You're welcome, Chris. The guy sounds like a ghoul. Well, he thought he was a ghoul up until the ghouls told him that he wasn't. But only after he helped them on the great journey.
Welcome back.
Good night, Scrumbular.
Have a look.
Thank you for the raid. I hope you have a good sleep. Beanbag.
God damn it. Don't
You're not.
I don't have friends here. Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet. I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start. I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who. My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her. Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself. Good. I'll make it worth a while.
Look at his fucking forehead.
We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they know.
How you do? Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
He has a wraparound forehead.
Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long. Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does.
I went deaf for a moment. I don't know, Cliff. This is kind of weird. What up, Ranger Andy?
Yeah, you must be new in town. I'm Andy. Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good. Carla was a knockout. Whenever Boone walked around with her, he always had this funny grin on his face like he couldn't believe his luck. I know we couldn't. That wasn't the only reason she stuck out, though. That girl never minced words. If she'd had better food or hospitality, she'd let you hear it. Trouble was, she usually had. I don't think she meant it. She really was a sweet girl. I think she just wanted to remind herself that there's still nicer places in this world than Novak. Who could blame her for that? Had his wife taken. I told the Rangers up at the station to keep an eye out, but there's just too much ground out there for them to cover. Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten. A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a
Luminous, I tried to get you to come back. We can play right now. I let you know that it came back, and then I waited a few minutes and you didn't respond. So I went live with something else. We can play The Division more if you want. Not my fault my internet go out and come back, no warning, no reason.
That was the first time. Second time I fell down those stairs in front of the motel. Just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all
Well,
behind
I want to know the reason you're saying that I smell.
People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering your
No, you can't.
There's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times. Maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
Thanks, Andy.
Hey there.
What the fuck, Grandma?
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all.
I wish I smelled like pizza rolls. God, I want some pizza rolls.
Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away. I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together. 4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me. Watch your 6 out there.
Thanks, Grandma. I lost karma, but that's okay. I wanted it.
Oh, please don't kill me.
Oh.
Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you? Sorry, it's just you look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on. Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me. You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog. Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands. Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little.
Wow. Just a little bit.
Thanks. But if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money, my balls are going to be on his trophy wall. You d-
Good thing none of those rockets crashed into Novak.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting. Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own. You could tell she was thinking about it ever since they arrived.
Okay.
Hey there.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you. Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot. Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City. It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north. No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square. Hope that helps. I owed you.
Who are you? There's a mushroom growing out of that bathtub.
Hey there.
Hey there. Well, Boone, I'm not really sure how to help you. It gives me arrows towards people I can talk to.
Look who's here. What brings you here?
Yeah, pizza rifle.
Boone. That's that sniper fella. Works in the dinosaur, right? I only met them but once or twice. They seemed real happy together. I really ought to get to know them better. They're probably nice folk.
Hey there. In from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty. Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might. I remember she had an edge about her, like she'd rather be someplace else. This kind of life ain't for everyone, that's for darn sure.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried
Eat a
to
bean?
talk before, but I didn't
All right.
say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
Cinnamon.
Confounded no bark, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know? Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby too for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you ask me. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better. More red men come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves. Folks will tell you, sensationalist hooey, cooked up by super...
Okay, Grandpa.
Morning.
I hope you're fine. Well, there's Ding up the other. Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got. They. You.
Stop.
I hope you're finding. I hope you're finding it. Oh, what am I doing? I'm. Well, go see. I think you. I can't see as how I'd charge you. Your room will be. Here's your.
That woman just fucking sold her. Damn. Damn, bitch. Where'd she go?
Hey there.
What up?
I hope you're finding...
I never would have guessed it was the old lady. Victor, is that you?
My button call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs. Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for? Well, this ain't New Vegas, but I reckon you... Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there. Novak? Nice enough place, I suppose, but between you and me, when I rolled into town, my skin started to itch. Watch yourself.
That's it then. How did you know? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here. I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you. You don't want to do that. Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
We got a friend, a sniper friend. I didn't even know that you could get this guy. I don't think I ever did that quest. They're like more rare in the first two games, I think. Or maybe I'm just not going in the right places. I'll be right back. Real quick. Who did that? Trevor? Oh, Trevor! It's cold. It's getting cold. Trevor, you rated me while I went to go pee. Thank you. What up, Malqua? Malqua the goat, Malqua. Today's been a weird day. What were you playing, Trevor? Hope you had a good stream. Can I run as this? I'm just playing. I'm just playing, no mods. Just playing the game. You know? Why specifically that version?
This is a restricted area. State your business. Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress. I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control
Extra
over this area
shit,
than troops
really?
ever could. Hell,
Strange.
if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand. There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead. Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though.
Anime cutscenes, bestiary.
20 to 1, maybe? They held out as long as they could.
That's a
Lost most of
lot.
their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs. Later.
Okay. Your dog's not looking so good, buddy. I forgot that Boone was with me already. Sometimes the physics just make noise, make big noise.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
This guy's name is Fantastic.
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here. What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
Huh?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be? No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day. Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
I really don't know what you're saying.
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone
Essie.
knew any scientists. I said, look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about
Essie's
power plants.
pissed.
I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said, welcome aboard.
Damn, P4D2 knows this guy. Knew his fucking lines.
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you? Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper.
Crave food? I don't know what you want me to do about that.
It's unusual to see a new face. I see. Interesting. Forgive me for prying, but I'm curious. Are you with a particular group? Very well, yes. I'm part of the Followers of the Apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world.
Make you food. You're at work.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world. I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the
There's no way that's gonna happen.
computers,
I don't even know what you want or what I want.
Repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes. Yes, and the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
Yeah, we have the pork. The sweet and sour pork.
They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived. Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it. I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe.
More mac and cheese?
The NCR
I don't know.
Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have. Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
Well, can't argue with that. Ow! Don't trigger that trap. Don't do it. Ooh! What? Oh, ooh, ow. Wow. Thank you so much. Why? What was the thing that Led told me? About the things in brackets or something? I don't think that's what he said. Wow. Sacred. Gather. Gather. 5 out of 6 correct. Rather is it? We did it. Oops. Destroyed it already, but I did want the XP. Didn't mean to shoot the terminal, I swear. I swear I didn't. Stop, 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 stop. Whoa.
Never mind.
Never mind.
You afraid of me? You should be, because I'm gonna kick your ass when I find you.
always grab SIGs to sell? Listen, sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Being told that I should grab them every time makes me want to never grab them, though. You're gonna grab me? I'm not gonna be here when you get home. Promise you that. All right, just wait and see. Go check it out, Boone. Love you, Cassie. Have a good rest of the day. Alright, you're never gonna see me again. Whoa, that was crazy. Jesus fucking Christ. What if you called me stinky? I don't know how you'd even be able to type that through your stink lines, buddy. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I know. I know she doesn't. Give it a follow, I appreciate it. My mom gets pissed when I don't call her. Like, unreasonably so. There is a limited supply. Also, limited to me saying I don't want to do it anymore, but we're not at that point yet. That one was good. Mixed berry smoothie. Like baked bean. Jelly bean. They could do it. Some of these beans taste unreasonably like what they're supposed to. And it's often not in a good way. Is that a brain? Oh, there he goes. What you doing? Chewing pee-pee is illegal? That's where you're wrong, buddy. Oh, man. Can't possibly be bothered to read all that. Emergency output level. I don't know what that means. What? What are you talking about, Southwest? Surely there must be a quick way down. Ow. How? Keep getting turned around. Wait. I'm getting confused. We figured it out. I don't know what's going on down there. Holy shit. That's a lot of birds. I am amused that it just says injured, even though a lot of them probably died.
Hello. What can I help you with? I saw that on the monitors here, and you sent it to everyone. Very admirable. Now that the NCR is more or less what they want, hopefully their curiosity about the plan is satisfied, and they'll dig no deeper. The followers will be grateful. Here, take these as a parting gift. I hope you'll find them useful. Keeping watch mostly. Trying to make sure.
Yo.
Yo. I'm back. Why are they running? Where the fuck did they come from? Those guys come from? He ain't looking too good. Look at that. Look at all these goodies. That man has plates on him. Big book of science. Hmm, 308 weapon. Don't mind if I do.
What is it?
That's crazy, Southwest. A 44 Magnum? The most powerful gun ever created? You only get that joke if you were here earlier before my internet shut out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I forgot that was a thing. Wasn't even a good joke. All right, well, my work here is done. Time to move on. If you are interested in seeing streams you might have missed, then you can type !VOD and subscribe to my YouTube VOD channel. Watch them on there.
Background?
Epic VODs. I'm never going to use this grenade launcher. This one is 4.5 times 7. This one is 3.5 times 7. Okay. Wood.
won't go quietly. Legion can count on that.
I want to go to Camp Forlorn Hope. Funsies. Because that sounds like a fun place to go. You're showered. Congratulations. Sometimes showering just makes you live. I know what you mean. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Dean's Electronics. On down to Dean's Electronics and tell him Ronan sent you. You wouldn't love the big bugs if you had played the game. They're bitches. Especially those things that I've been killing. Hear the noises that guy's making. That's the noise you're gonna be making. To your where did I send you? Wasn't happy. There's no way. Everyone's happy to see a friend of Ronan is a friend of everyone. So it's your fault. See. Well, Dean's got a gun, so if you go to Dean's Electronics and tell him Ronan sent you, don't expect that for that to save you. Great scuba, yeah. I can't wait in the air. What kind of game is this?
We're all gonna die out here. They're out there right now waiting for us. Waiting to kill us. We're all fucked. My problem is we're all going to die. We're out of food, we're out of men, and we're out of time. The Legion is right outside waiting to kill us all. Today,
I have games on my phone.
doesn't matter. We're all going to die.
Why have I been asked this twice in 2 days?
Leave me alone.
I do have games on my phone. I don't. And? Hello. Fail. Don't look at me like that. Type of games? What? I don't know. Let's see what I got. I got Hearthstone. I got Stardew Valley. I got Bloons Tower Defense 6. I have this music game. I have the Portal Bridge Builder thing. And I have an idle game, and I have Hyperburner, which is like a spaceship avoid crashing game.
Unless it's urgent, you're going to have to wait. If it's gravely important, save me the trouble and empty your pockets now. Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that. I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies. The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them, and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers. I store a variety of drugs here, but it looks like my supply of Hydra is diminishing rather quickly. That would definitely be a...
Drug, some kind. Stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have work I need done, and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
The jig is up.
I have the delightful task.
I love the strategy of going into someone's stream, asking them if they have games, and then saying
numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports.
that we have been getting reports of you pirating mobile phone games.
Our radio security codes have been compromised. I need someone to deliver security code upgrades to each of the ranger stations. I've been trying to get someone to authorize this update, or at the least get field clearance to leave the camp and do this myself. But nobody takes me seriously. They just think I'm an incompetent desk jockey trying to glamorize the importance of my job. This holotape contains the updated once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the
Okay.
We're kind of busy around here for social calls. I've got the Legion at Nelson breathing down my neck and not enough men or supplies to get this camp into fighting shape so we can strike back. I need someone to talk to a few of the officers and help them resolve some of the problems around here. If I can get this place in order, then I can focus our efforts on
At the start of the game, you're looking, you get shot in the head, you get saved, whatever. So you're looking for the man that shot you to do something, and then the story branches out from there, and basically you side with one of the factions or just yourself of the game to bring about a conclusion.
Good. Let's not waste time then. Our biggest problems right now are supplies and troops, and the Legion is draining us both. Quartermaster Mays has been complaining to me non-stop about the lack of supplies. But unfortunately, we aren't getting a resupply anytime soon. I want you to speak with him and see if there's anything you can do for him. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
If you're looking for supplies, I'll make this easy for you. There aren't any. But something tells me you're not here for that. What do you want? No, can't say I do. I got my own problems to worry about. So, the Major has you running errands for him. Well, we're short on personnel as well as supplies, so we'll take all the help we can get.
Why WoW specifically?
The Major let me send out some troops to gather supplies, but unfortunately they never returned. I'm guessing they ran into some trouble on the way. You can help by finding the troops and assisting them in bringing back any supplies they found.
Guess that's fair. I mean, it's a very specific job for a very specific situation.
I sent them to Helios 1 to see if they had any supplies they could spare. I try searching the main road or checking with the men at Helios 1 to see if they know anything.
I don't know why Boone keeps coming. Why is she still standing out there? Just because she's one hit away from dying doesn't mean she has to just stand there.
What is it? Yeah, they were here a while ago. Gave them all I could, which wasn't much. But as many problems as we're having here, I know they've got it worse. I've seen soldiers get assigned there. It's like they got told they were gonna die. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. If you're trying to track them down, we put a GPS marker in the supply crate. You can track it with your Pip-Boy. Good luck.
Okay. Thanks. That was extremely helpful, actually. Ouch! This is a lot of hurts. Gonna do another one of these, get that done. Well, I don't think they made it. I can just fast travel. Hey, Vanessa's. It'll take 2 seconds.
I still don't have any supply. I take it my men were dead. It's a high price to pay, but these supplies will save a few lives here. Thanks for finding these. You should check in with the Major. I want to know about this. Thanks again for finding those supplies. I don't have any supplies.
Wow.
I still don't have any supplies.
I didn't mean to.
Hello. Back already? What do you need? I heard. The extra supplies will help for a short time, but that only solves one of our problems. With all the Legion raids lately, we're running low on troops that can still fight. Some are injured, but even more are dead.
We're gonna need you to raise some of our troops from the dead.
See if he needs any help getting our troops back on the front line. I've got a lot to do. With business booming like it is, and considering I'm the only person with medical experience in the camp, I could perhaps use a hand. Do you have any medical experience? Without any medical experience, you're not going to be much use to me in here. However, you can take this status report back to Major Palatli. It's a very important task, and I think I can count on you.
Oops.
Back already? What do you... I heard from Dr. Richards. Too bad you weren't able to help him with anything. But we all can't be doctors. With the help you've given us, we're doing a little bit better. But we still have the Legion forces at Nelson to deal with. If we can retake Nelson, that will be a... Reports have the Legion force... Not really, but we don't have much choice. If you help out more around camp, I could spare...
Can I just go to Nelson and take him out myself? Fuck it. Let's just do it.
Hello?
What's the worst that can happen? I die? Sorry, buddy. I'm immortal.
Ready? What? It's no picnic, I'll tell you. We have no men or... If the brass back home could get... Excellent. Killing the Legion. Meet up with Sergeant Cooper.
I'm having a faint memory of maybe doing this before. Way back when.
Wish I had a first recon guy.
So you're the one, Major Palat.
We don't have many troops, so we can only attack from one direction. East it is. Reports also say they might have some Our main target is the Legion leader at Nelson. Let's... Guy looking after me.
We're getting close to Nelson. Any closer, I'm shooting any Legionary I see. Hope that's not a problem. Damn right. All mine. Can't run from me. Mercy killing is a last resort. Glad you recognized we had options.
Ooch. Ooch, 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 ooch. Well, that was easy.
Back already? What do you need? The initial reports have come back already. Excellent work. This will buy us a lot of breathing room to get back on our feet here. Now we can actually try to strengthen our forces along the river and prepare for the upcoming battle at Hoover Dam. You have my thanks. We owe you a lot.
Hey.
Why they're shooting?
Hey.
I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk around. Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure.
Aye.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. Here's an NCR emergency two-way radio.
Where did he
Call,
come from?
Come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Thanks, buddy. I can't wait to call in the NCR against a bunch of Deathclaws.
Can't run from me.
Having a sniper as a follower, pretty good. I've decided.
Can't run from me.
Ooch.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The Brass and McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved. One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages. Once the Great Khans have been killed, normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who. All right. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be...
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead. Yeah, about that. Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me. What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt. I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
Not even that high of a speech check. It's just 45.
I'm glad you're able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not. My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I? You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
Hey there.
Don't have a 35 repair. I have a repair book, but I think my repair is only 20. It is. I'll come back later.
Thanks for the rescue.
Man, I thought I was dead for sure.
Just man doing my duty, walking around the wasteland, doing things because I feel like it. God. Motivated by content. I'll go wherever content lies. If it entertains you people, good enough for me.
Hey,
Wake up.
this post isn't someplace to All right. She radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody... Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across...
I'm glad people like it. Boone, where are you? Boone. Here you are. I think they're just confused because I'm shooting them from very far away. Ooh, ah. Weird, I remember those being carrier. I don't know the lore behind every monster in Fallout. I'm sure there is. I'm sure of it. Good job, Cat. Excellent work. What is this? What have we got over here? Mountain Shadows Campground. Oh, that didn't matter. Yeah. I mean, you are kind of stupid in that case. Only kind of. Just a little bit. Everyone's got a little bit of stupid in them. And if you think you don't, then you have extra stupid. Ouch. Wow, this battle isn't really going well for anyone. Jalapeno popper. Now we are talking. Oh, okay, a thermic lance. Hmm. Oh, good night, Southwest. I will see you again another day. Damn, this place big. Who am I saying with this playthrough? Probably NCR.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me. I'm Bitter Root, first recon. You got a reason to talk to me? You trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name? It's a Khan name. You know, the great Khans? That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through. They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served them right, if you ask me. You're sorry? Best thing that ever happened to my parents, too. Don't I? My dad got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other cons said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was a... how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass. You a merc? Well, then I guess you want to talk to my... father. Major Daughtry. He's our CO. Yeah, look. He's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long...
That red beret's looking good, soldier.
Thank you. Man, how could I ever find where I want to go in here?
I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place? Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God Centurion of Caesar's Legion recently. Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up. Even as his men are slitting their own throats around him. Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy. Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable. Yes, and one time I thought I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination. I think if you rough him up enough... So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in. We go back and forth a couple times until... Ah, tear my heart out, why don't... People lose their heads and say things they regret. Plenty of ways to skin a cat, as they say. That's the spirit. Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant. I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out. Let's finish this up, then we can talk.
What an ugly little worm you are. You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was. Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves. To have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors. I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room. Get away from me. I've got you now. Eat this.
Whoa, easy there. You're supposed to rough him up a little, not kill him. Why don't you step outside?
Can't run from me.
Let off some steam. Nice job. I think my friend doesn't like you, Silus. I don't know how much longer I can keep him under control.
You think this will make me talk? A beating? This is the best you can do?
Not just any beating, Silus.
What an ugly little worm. What? I'll show. Get away from me.
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
If he were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm. You think I could get where I was in the Legion army? I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only... But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that... You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent.
Caesar.
Privately, he complains of headaches.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's affecting his
It's
ability.
pretty buggy, but better than...
Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3
I think it's the
days
best
to
of them,
get
at least.
Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot. I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery. Then you're a fool. That man reports to Caesar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live. It served me to report him as much as it served you. I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that. Get away from me.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Hey, artists. Well, their work.
Hey, welcome aboard.
You're back. Not big on reading. It's Boyd.
Nice job out there.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Where'd she go?
You're back. You're back.
Go right ahead, Trooper.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that? You're back.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Hey.
Do you require medical attention?
That's just the same man. I don't know why they made this place so big. It serves no purpose.
A little busy at the moment. You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the... Between you and me, I don't think he ever... I can't say. We're not...
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22? No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 20... All right, straight to the point. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlocked the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated. Good. No need to check in with the NCR authority. Vaults typically contain a server room on... I thought it was a...
Did Dr. Hildern... I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs? No, wait. I don't mean to see any harm come to Dr. Hildern. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe.
Yes? Something... I never said you were. Not at all. Informed speculation on my part. No. You aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. All right. I'll admit that it's been difficult. Now.
I'm usually good with faces. You don't cook by any chance. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. Yeah, so calm is what you have to be when people look to you. They... Hell of a You hear something like a chainsaw? You found Motor Runner.
Well, why not? I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but we don't have much to go on right now. Lately, it derails everything. Supplies... Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation.
Captain Curtis, where are you?
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Nice to meet you. I'm... Smart man. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever... You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. Careful with Contreras, though. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. So I work with... Lately it's a big base.
Alright, I'm losing patience to listen to the dialogue, which means it's time for me to stop playing this game. I'm gonna end stream. And tomorrow, I will likely continue it. And then Wednesday, playing Diablo 2 with Nicrom again. At some point soon, Luminous and I will continue Division 2. So, should be fun. Let me see if there's anyone streaming. Probably not, because it's 5:30 a.m. Yeah. No sub squatters are streaming, so. Alright. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. If you want to see more of this game, I'm probably going to do it more tomorrow or in the near future, so keep an eye out for that. Join the Discord if you haven't. And look at my VOD channel where I post all the recent VODs.